Right arm over play.
It's AMBUR Blasters versus AMBUR Cheaters. AMBUR Pinchers having won the toss, electing to bowl first in the second match of this day number 2 of this AMBUR Premier League. Catch up again, an 18 overs contest to make up for the timing today. And it's going to be a very good one. APL 2024. Watching all this action live on the professional competitions and the Ultimate Cricket Series. The first contest has generated a very good one. The Swaggers winning by a swagging style by 2 wickets. How about Thunderbolts at one point, where really back in after breaking the partnership and a flurry of wickets to the name. But what a finish that was from the tail enders to get that match up and running onto the name. Oh, Kelly, that's a wicket. Players all smile. The first wicket in the very first match also came in a leg gully position. And now a very, very bad start here for AMBUR Blasters. They're not blasting. They are actually, it's lambasting. But to the bowling, what a start now for AMBUR pinch hitters. They've got the first wicket. It's 1 for 1 on the board for AMBUR Blasters as M. Kirupal has to go back to the pavilion after having nothing onto him. It's 1 for 1.
Covering. Right arm. Alternate. 3 balls more.
The left-hander Atik ur Rahman has come out to the middle to join Nirmal. Over the wicket, Yazarun. Left-hander goes down, immediately shows aggression as he gets off the mark with the healthy boundary on offense for 4. Score moves on to 5 for 1. But it's all happening here. There's wide dot balls, and then a wicket at leg gully position, and now a boundary of the very first ball. Atikur Rahman faces. He's very unperturbed of what happened. There's a sleeping company along with the wicket keeper. He'll find the gap. It will slowly move across point and cover fielder region for four. He'll also finish off this first over. It's 9 for 1 on the board after the first over for AMBUR Blasters.
Next time coming. Right. Batsman, right arm around the wicket.
K. Rajkumar has the ball in his hand. And K. Rajkumar, let me also do what my partner has done. First ball, wicket. Nirmal also goes back to the pavilion after not having traveling the scorers. Both the openers back in the hut without opening their account. It's 9 for 2 for Blasters. Not the kind of start they wanted, but doesn't matter for AMBUR pinch hitters. Around the wicket, doesn't fly the ball too much. To play against the turn of the ball, only to see that ball get in and a comfortable catch for that man at point. Now is trouble brewing at the moment. It's Musadik has come out to the middle. But trouble brewing already for AMBUR Blasters at 9 for 2.
Next time. Covering.
9 for 2. Oh, good ball. Would have been a one-hand brilliant catch here from Rajkumar. Had he got a hand to it. We've already seen a 5-wicket haul in the previous one. So two bowlers from different oppositions were in the doorsteps of claiming a hat trick. This time it's in the air.
Hey,
Ah,
Ajay.
why are they playing so many strokes in the air?
Ajay.
I hope they realize they've lost wickets and now wickets. Is this a rather last thing that AMBUR Blasters needs?
Check pannu.
Oh my goodness, what's happening? It's not even 2 overs finished. There is excitement, drama, confrontation, commotion, everything happening in the middle. Why are the press so early in the innings? Oh, it's a hit wicket! It's a hit wicket. The back foot has actually gone so far that it has disturbed the timbers. Oh, this is hilarious. This is schoolboy stuff. Moose Sadiq has to take the long walk back again without troubling the scorers after just having faced one ball. And K. Rajkumar will take his second wicket. Oh my goodness gracious me. And AMBUR Blasters are on the back foot now at 9 for 3.
Bhai, easy ஆகுதா எதனா கன்ஃபியூஷன் ஆனா எப்படின்ற ஏன்னா இங்க இருந்து ஈஸியா தெரியுதுடா
9 for 3 for AMBUR Blasters. They are not blasting at the moment. They'll only get a lamp blasting when they reach the pavilion. Not only openers have gone after scoring a duck, but now a hit wicket has allowed Mo Sadiq to go back to the pavilion for a 0. K. Rajkumar, what an opening spell. This is again a little bit of an outside edge. And now I can feel the spring in the steps from every one of them. Can you blame the pitch for this? You have to blame yourself, let me tell you. There's very less uneven bounce. Oh, good ball again in the air. I was mentioning that K. Rajkumar would have had a second wicket in the very next ball, but immediately in the third, he captures this man. And now again, back-to-back dot deliveries. This will be a wide. Umpire flapping his arms left and right to signal this second extra. The first extra again in the form of a wide in the very first ball of the first over. So double figures now scored for AMBUR with this wide 10 for 3. And now gently pushing that and pulling that ball towards that deep mid-wicket region from Raish Ahmad. He'll get off the mark with that single. He'll give this strike to the left-hander Atiq-ur-Rahman now, who went off the blocks and opened his account with a boundary towards long off. So 2 overs done and dusted. AMBUR Blasters are 11 for 3. In 2 overs. Been a tough start here versus the AMBUR pinch hitters. Always seen a very good match in the first one between AMBUR Thunderbolts and Andrew Swaggers. The Swaggers emerging victorious at the last moment with 1 ball to spare in the match, winning by 2 wickets. And, what an opening start we had yesterday. This keeps the league in a very good state. And the timber is disturbed. The off stump is back. What is happening here for AMBUR Blasters? Oh my goodness. Going so much on the back foot was Atiq-ur-Rahman. And now he have to face it as Atiq-ur-Rahman has to go back to the pavilion after scoring 8 of 4 with 2 boundaries to his name. It was absolutely not required to go so deep inside the crease to play that ball. But it's the second wicket for Yazaroon. And Rajkumar also has 2 wickets. It's 12 for 4 in 2.2 overs for AMBUR Blasters. I was mentioning what a match which finished yesterday in the first one, as AMBUR Swaggers won by 3 runs versus AMBUR Exploders. And again today they won by 2 wickets. So back-to-back wins for AMBUR Swaggers. They are now on the top of the list, having won both their contests yesterday versus Exploders, today versus Thunderbolts. And very good bowling here from Yazaroon. AMBUR Blasters are absolutely on the back foot after having lost 4 wickets inside the first power play. It's again an 18 overs contest, let me tell you. Flight delivery outside off stump, just leaving the ball all alone. He's doing very well, Nitish OCA. It's always good. You don't have to play every ball. You can just adjust a ball, play according to merit. Now there is a slip in company along with a wicket keeper. This is very good ploy. Oh, good ball! it's almost a wrong one being bowled from Yazaroon. Again, so much of the back foot they are playing. It's uncertainty brewing up everywhere. 3 overs done. AMBUR Blasters at 12 for 4. Oh, swinging it away. The swing will fetch him 4 handsome runs towards mid-wicket fence. Rise Ahmed moves on to 6 of 5 balls. Lovely hitting, wanting to break the shackles. Will release a little bit of a pressure. But the lead is still tight, little short. And just an angle bat. Have to give direction. But I always believe that spinners really need to give the flight. Why do you have to bowl so short and so flat once? Why don't you just flight the ball? If you're on the top of your game, you've got 4 wickets, not even 20 runs on the board. And this is absolutely not required. That's when I feel that the captain really needs to walk up to him and say that it's about making them more on the back foot. Never sleep. Probably try have a backwatch, give it some pressure. This is better. Very, very good. I would say it might go for a will probably go for a boundary. But then you are asking the batsman to drive, probably inducing an edge or something on the cover. But if you bowl a short delivery and bowl so much haywire, it absolutely has no meaning for being a spinner. So 7 runs now from this K. Rajkumar's second over already has 2 wickets to his name. Better, very much better. Let him leave the ball. Otis OCA, couple of runs to his name of 6 balls. But he looks more like an accomplished cricketer. Leaving the ball according to Mary, playing it also. This time pulling the ball away. There is a fielder, but he'll have to go and get the ball back in. Nice shade under the trees. There's some people just watching this game of cricket on a lovely morning after Diwali. The sun has also come up again in the middle of the fag end of the overs in the second innings of the first match. On day number 2, the sun was peeping inside the clouds, but now it has come up and it looks to be very nice. And we love to play cricket under the sun, isn't it? With the onset of the winters also coming up. Last ball of the 4th over. Good ball, very good ball. Protecting the bowler. Dot delivery to finish it off. 2 boundaries, a single, and 2 dots to finish. 4 was done. AMBUR Blasters are 23 for 4 versus the AMBUR Pinch Hitters. Twenty-three for 4. Megha Nathan has been introduced into the attack. Good shot delivery to start up. It's a wake-up call for Rise Ahmed. If you're trying to sleep underneath your helmet, wake up, buddy, wake up. Already seen in the last match how Ajay, unfortunately, on the losing side from Thunderbolts, he was actually striking some lightning in the middle. Some nice good ball. One of them actually shaped and moved away from the right-hander. And that was classic example of how a pacer really need to bang his back. And he did absolutely well. Now Megan Hutton is looking at the umpire, saying, how on earth was that a white ball? But it's the last call from the umpire. Really need to stick on your ground and keep it moving. Just number 5, Megan Hutton. Gentle medium pace has a good action. Outside edge. There is no slip for company with the wicketkeeper between the goal post and across towards the boundary for 4. It's a multi-facility ground. You play cricket, you play football. But the goalpost says, I can welcome a cricket ball as it goes inside him and on towards the boundary for 4, wanting to slash it. And unfortunately, the wicketkeeper was alone. He cannot fly that much of a distance and on towards the boundary for 4. It's 28 for 4 on the board for AMBUR Blasters. 10 of 10, slashing it on the offside this time, very much in the air. 2 fielders chasing the ball. One of them will successfully pick it up. Again, it's an outfield, which also matters. It's not a fast outfield. You have to get the runs. You have to actually hit the cricket ball more harder than usual. It's brown pastures are there. It's green also, but then again, it's the thicker portion of the grass. Outside edge again. Oh my goodness. 2 boundaries in space of 3 balls. This time there was a fielder at gully position. But unfortunately, I was talking about why a slip is important. Those 2 ages will now say exactly why you need a man in there. I really don't know whether they will wake up. They have not waken up all well. There is a position in there. And but 2 boundaries will be written for AMBUR Blasters. Now they will move on to some good healthy runs onto them. Oh, good ball, very good ball. The swing of the ball will disturb the timber. The off stump is gone. Half the side is now back in the pavilion. It's 30 for 5. Not a good day with the bat for AMBUR Blasters. I really don't know who's there coming up. But it's very much in dire straits. Is the innings of AMBUR Blasters now versus AMBUR Pinch Hitters? They are now 30 for 5. In fact, they'll be 34 for 5 with 1 more ball remaining in the 5th over. What swing being displayed here from Meganathan. Get a wicket of the 5th ball of his first over. And the umpire just slices it. It looks like Steve Buckner just lazily says, that's out, sir. And sometimes you get a blocked view that he confirms. 34 for 5 for AMBUR Blasters. Nicely bowled from Meganathan to finish it. A dot ball. Also will get a wicket to his name in the very first one. It's 34 for 5 on the board after 5 overs for AMBUR Blasters. 34 for 5 after 5 overs. It's an 18 overs match. Mohammad Asafan OCA has been introduced into the attack by the captain. He'll be a very, very confident captain today. I'm sure he wouldn't have dreamed for such a perfect start. Everyone believes that his team can do. But then when you wake up and you feel that the first match was a very good one, why not make ourselves more comfortable? Because we are the pinch hitters and let the blasters feel that the blast in the furnace will be more onto our side. And that's what exactly is happening at the moment at 35 for 5. Been absolutely on the back foot. It's a Syed Sufyan now on not of 1, and it is OCA 7 not out of 9 at the other end. Little bit of a stoppage in play. Exactly don't know why. And with OCA, I'll have to find out. Probably someone from back end can make me confirm if there is any full form of OCA. Pardon my knowledge for that. But I hope I can get enlightened and envisioned of what that full form is. Outside off stump, going for the trouble. Just asking, where is that white coming up? Where are your wings, umpire? That he says, I'm tightly and I'm knowing what to do. And he's still trying to explain the batsman why he has not signaled the wide. But a good ball. The ball almost following the batsman until the last moment. A projected score of 118 at the moment for AMBUR Blasters. Short delivery outside off stump. This time he'll get that. He'll find a fielder, but he'll find another one. Oh, slip up. A bit of a misfeel will allow them to come back for the second one. It will be now 37 for 5 as Sufyan will get off the mark with those couple of runs in his third ball. This projected score will now move on to 121 at the moment. It's good to see. And when a batsman contributes, says that despite the trouble, I can help you, just nudging it towards the man at point. A very good single. This is good. Communication has to be absolutely spot on. You don't want any unnecessary run out. Half of the side is back in the pavilion, and 3 of them, in fact, the top order has all scored 0 today. And it's always so sad story to see the openers not opening their account and not disturbing the scorers when you are heavily trying to rely to take the shine out of the ball, only to find them back in the heart. It actually pains very deep. The 2 more balls now remaining in the 6th over. Mohammad Asafan OCA 4 runs, a couple of singles. There you go, squaring him up with that ball. Good ball. So that's a help from the wicket when you seam them up and you ball absolutely in a very good line and length. The corridor of uncertainty. That's where the batsmen are on the back foot thinking of what can be done. And so in the 2 mindset, then you can play on the mind. Now it's a left-hander, Syed Sufyan on the 3 of 4. Last ball of the 6th over from Mohammad Asaf OCA. Very, very short this time, but again glides that ball towards that Moin at deep cover for a single. 40 for 5 on the board after 6 overs for AMBUR Blasters versus the AMBUR Pinch Hitters. 40 for 5, making 41 for 5 with that single of the first ball of the second over from Meghanathan. He had a wicket of his fifth ball of his previous over. And these and uncertainties, twice misfield. And those are the opportunities they are talking about. You have to keep your eyes and your arms open to grab and pounce onto those. Because it's a thrilling cricket match. This sport actually allows everyone to be on their toes, pull up their socks, and get in the groove. A couple of runs there, including a misfield. 43 for 5, short delivery, smashing it towards cover. He's a man, a sweeper cover. And you'll get a couple of runs, so back-to-back couple of runs. You have seen the batsman trying to do something in bullet shot, but way outside off stump to free his arms, and that's when the ploy is not good. You need to keep the pressure moving, make them believe that you have actually lost 5 wickets. You cannot be taking us easily. And then when the runs come out easily, they feel that it's actually not a bad surface to bat on. And I was talking about a good surface to bat on. It has gone towards the boundary of the bat of Nitish OCA. He moves on to 16 of 13. And now the confidence will come up onto him. And that's what exactly I was talking about. AMBUR pinch hitters, they really need to keep that lead very tight. You cannot be lethargic on your field. Couple of back-to-back couple of runs, now a boundary. And there's a 9 runs already of this over. And the bowling figures will be disturbed. 1 for 20 of 10 balls for Meghanathan. And I was talking about being some good partnerships when I was in the commentary box in some previous matches and in some different tournaments. I've seen some ridiculous chases coming up. Good ball, slower delivery, almost there in the block hole. Batsman does very well, Syed Sufyan. And the 50 is up on board for AMBUR Blasters. 50 for 5 with 1 more ball remaining in the 7th over. This has been a very brilliant over. 10 runs already from 5 balls. It's good. And they're putting the pressure back on the bowler. And this left hand right hand combination should stick in to make it even worse for them. Last ball of the 7th. Oh, nice. Very nicely done. A gentle appeal from the wicket keeper. A dot to finish off. 7 overs done. AMBUR Blasters are 50 for 5. $51 for 5 after the single of the very first ball of the 8th over. Now they would love to come back in the groove for both of them. Now the partnership at 17 or 14 balls. They can take their time. They have more than 10 overs remaining, which means 65 balls. If they can make it around 120, 130, they'll be very happy. But before that, they have to climb it through. They have to wade through. They're still in troubled waters. RM Blasters. Now this left and right hand combination, as I've mentioned, has to stick in, has to forge a good partnership to carry on these runs onto their and give something for the bowlers to defend. Very well done. Squeeze it through. Filter a sweeper cover. A tumbling effort. A couple of runs. Very well. Normally, they just pick up a single. Now they're saying that a little bit of a misfield will quickly made them go for the second one. It's a good calling, I would say. from Syed Sufyan on the Nitish OCA. At the other end is watching all the action on 18 not out of 15. Oh, lovely. How did it just pitch and just move away from the left-hander? He's absolutely perplexed. He's looking at a pitch, he's looking at a square leg umpire, he's looking at a non-striker also. So expect the unexpected on the surface. Welcome, Syed Sufyan. This is good bowling. Keep that channel moving on from Mohammad Asafan. Oh, again, very well done. Moving away, that seam of delivery might just do the trick. And now both the batters are trying to have a chat and to mitigate any danger which is coming out from the surface. It's more of the surface than the ball, I would say, because it's a turf which is being laid out on the pitch. And until the bowler goes back to his run-up, it will allow them to have some important discussion. And I'm sure Niti's OCA must have told him that don't make any unilateral movement, any advantage for the bowler to grab you. 2 more balls remaining in the 8th over. Smashing it away. I hope that Tox has given him some power, and the power behind that stroke is also very good. That's actually towards the cow corner and on towards probably the biggest part of the ground. Generally, that's an area where the ball trudges very, very quickly. But good couple of runs, 5 runs already from this over. Couple of runs, couple of dots, a single. But it's good one for AMBUR Blasters. Last ball of the 8th to bowl to Syed Sufyan. Good ball, little bit slower, almost walking to that ball. I'm sure he could smile across to Niti's OCA. It was done. It's 55 for 5 on the board for AMBUR Blasters. $55 for 5. It's a wide. Make it 56 for 5. As Jawad has been introduced into the attack by the captain, this partnership now has to be broken. It's not a threatening one. Again, it's a wide one. AMBUR all ready to fly. And so jersey number 21, I believe he's the captain. The partnership is now 23 of 19. They are seeing 2 boundaries already of Niti's OCA, who's on strike at the moment. wanting to chip down the ground and slowly depths it towards the man at point. Probably got a single as the camera will just try and pitch in on the pitch. Yes, it's a single. So Nitis Oshie, how do you find it? He's a little taller than Syed Sufyan, the left-hander, and he's little skinnier. He's little thin, and that's how you get it. That's good to see the graphics getting changed on the scorecard. And it's a healthy little graphics which is coming out with white and brown. This should be more eye-catchy. At 58 for 5, with 2 wides, a single, 5 more legitimate deliveries remaining. Slower delivery goes down the ground, more towards the man at mid-off this time. They get 59 for 5. This coming up has been really good. If you look, and Rubaniti, the captain today, was the opener, went for 0 of 3. Nirmal also, the other opener, went for 0 of 1. Then Atiur Rahman scored 8 of 4. And then Musadik, the other left-hander, again gone for 0 of 2. And then Rais Ahmed, 17 of 11, 3 fours in his innings. Nitis Osie at the moment batting 19, not out of 16. Graceful innings, I would say, of 2 fours. And then Syed Sufyan giving him company at now at 10 of 13 with that single. And 2 wickets apiece for Yazaroon and the captain himself, K. Rajkumar. And 1 wicket to Meghanathan. A huge appeal. The umpire says you are on your way directly at the stumps. The partnership has been broken. It was 27 of 22. Unfortunately, it's Nitis Osie, I believe. Defense very strongly. What a good stop by the bowler himself and throws right at the stumps. And the umpire knew that he was gonna, and the batsman himself, he didn't have to go it upstairs. It's a 6th wicket down, and AMBUR Blasters are now 61 for 6. Oh, top edge. He'll be very safe. Lucky save, I would say, for Anbu. He'll get off the mark with that single. The very first ball, as Syed Sufyan will be now on strike. And so Zawad will be happy. And what a good stop in his run up to keep that ball and then throw right at the stumps in on his zone. And immediately the umpire says, yep, he has got all the sticks that he held up. So you have to be on your way. And when you felt that this partnership was good, Nitis Osie was run out for 21 of 18. It's 62 for 6 on the board after 9 overs for AMBUR Blasters. There's a man also who was clinging on the tree. If I saw it right, but a huge six off the bat of Syed Sufyan over the wicket, still continuing. Yazaroon has a couple of wickets to his name, but a nice confident start with that six will bring him some confidence. This is the AMBUR pinch hitters. At one point, they were absolutely on the back foot at 15 for 4, but now good partnership and from Syed Sufyan. And after scoring 24, and those are crucial 24 runs, let me tell you. Never easy when you're on the back of something very magical which needs to be coming up. You're seeing the light at the end of the day and trying to be coming back in this game. And also now the sun has gone back. They are on the back foot. And the sun god, I'm sure his blessing is always in there, isn't it? And more blessings are required for Amber Blasters. But when you try and play more and more games, you know how the reproduction of the runs will be on this pitch, because all the games will be played on this Concordia ground here in AMBUR, in Vellore, in Tamil Nadu. So more games you play, the more time you beat here on this pitch, it'll actually help you. Is there a nick? I don't feel so. or I'm sure the bowler Yazaroon would have jumped like a kangaroo. But good over after that first ball six. A couple of dot deliveries and a couple of singles. Flights this. Oh, good, very good. Wanting to play at this moment. Dot to finish off. 10 overs done. 8 more overs remaining. Amber Blasters are 70 for 6 versus the Amber Pinch Hitters. 70 for 6 of the 10 overs. It's K. Rajkumar with the ball in his hand. Very, very short delivery. I'll play with gently with one hand. Cross towards the man at lawn. Already has 2 wickets to his name. It's the captain, Rajkumar. Is leading his troops very well. He knows they have these owners of restricting Amber Blasters on a petty total. And if they can restrict them below 100, and then half of the job I feel is done. But then if you have to go by what the first match is actually given us, and you'll have to be very, very be precise of how you are going at your target, because you still have innings to play. You really don't know what the bowlers will be up against you when you have the bat in your hand. You might have to just go on and taste your own medicine. So as careful you are, as cautious you are, don't have to overdo things. Just go and do your normal duties. A good ball to start off from K. Rajkumar. And in his third ball, hoiks it away. It's in the air. There is a fielder. He'll be a spectator. Probably kissing his fingers and on towards the boundary. It will be a boundary. I thought it was 6. And then probably a bounce just back of the fielder and on towards the long on fence. A flighted delivery on the leg and just picks it up very well. Oh, that was a catch. That was a straight catch, I feel. He really didn't do justice to the kind of bowling that his captain was doing. This time off the backwards, slashes it away. It's down the ground. And we'll have to zoom in and zoom out to see that a 4 and a 6, especially of the bowling of the captain. You really don't want to see his face, isn't it? After this over, you'll be frustrated and furious. Flights on the off, and look at that leg coming up as it finishes that stroke making. In fact, the camera lenses also couldn't pick it up. It was fiercely done. So 11 runs. and that ball has gone inside almost that thicker greener patches among the trees. It might just take some time for that ball to come up. Two more balls remaining in this 11th over. Score propelling across at 81 for 6 now for AMBUR Blasters. We'll have to wait for the ball to come back. And it has come back. There's a white streak of light which has come across the sea. Oh, that's the cricket ball which is back. So we're back in business. And now he'll change ends from over the wicket to round the wicket. I think this is better. The line has to be absolutely spot on. Short delivery again. Oh, quicker one. Wanting to play at the last moment. Wicketkeeper also fumbles, but thankfully there is no run. He's bowling cunningly, but those last two strokes have to be given it to Syed Sufyan, who moves on 28 of 22. Nice 4 on the leg side and a 6 on the offside. Short delivery again misses that ball. Back-to-back dot deliveries to finish it off. 11 overs done. It's 81 for 6 on the board for AMBUR Blasters. 81 for 6 in 11 overs. Mohammad Asfahan OCA, none for 11 in 2 overs. Come up again to do the duties. The projected score of 132. I believe they are marching on very well. They'll be happy a lot if they can cross over 115, 120. And now just 18 runs short of the triple figures. And let me tell you, they would have done wonderfully well from 15 for 4. And now to be at this stage, this is credit, a huge credit to the middle phase from the batters, wanting to hook that ball away. Oh, it was very much in contention of not calling a wide. They were 1 for 1, they were 2 for 9, then they were 3 for 9, then they were 4 for 12, and they were then 34 for 5. And then they were 61 for 6. So now this middle phase and those middle batsmen actually have helped AMBUR Blasters to come back versus AMBUR pinch hitters. All this time it will be wide. Look at those wings slipping up. Slowly it will come up from the umpire. The match officials today, scorer Vinod Venkat, the live streamer is of course our very own Sudhakar Selvin, the organizer. He's been an astute believer of all the players and the teams coming up and playing this tournament and getting his all live stream from the Valo Cricket Institute. And I'm your host, commentator, Mayur Barwa. Let's not forget officials and the match officials who have done a wonderful job. This is wonderfully carved away. Very well done. The hook stroke towards the square leg fence. I'm sure that will be 6 runs. Beautifully done. Yes, 6 it is. As the camera pans across, and the cameramen, everyone in the ground are doing a marvelous job here. Great shot, and he rocks right on the front foot. He didn't go off the back foot. and did very well to keep it at bay, just inside the surface, as there was a fielder. He was a spectator to get it back. 89 for 6. Syed Sufyan now moves on to 34 of 25. Was there an age? The wicketkeeper did attempt to dive to his left. Ah, this is good. Very good. A dot delivery. Good comeback from Asafan. There we go. Minimal footwork, wanting to curve the ball uh, towards the offside. Almost like an insider stroke that you play. Two more balls remaining in the 12th over. It's an 18 overs contest. So after that will be 6 more overs. Oh, done. Very well done. Very much in the air. Then he'll find a gap. It'll just be a single to a sweeper cover. We'll give it to Anbu, who's on 3 not out of 5. And the score now on to 90 for 6 in the 12th over. One more ball remaining in the 12th over now. Mohammad Asfahan OCA, none for 20. You'd look to bounce back probably this ball on the next over if he gets it going. And the captain can reposit the fate on him. 34 for 5. They were absolutely on the back foot, but now they have done very well. It was just a single towards the mid-wicket fence for a single. Partnership moves on to 30 of 20. And also the end of the over. It's 91 for 6 on the board after 12 overs, with 6 more overs remaining for AMBUR Blasters. Oh, moves on the leg side. Now they are seeing the ball well. So K. Raj Kumar, the captain, 2 for 25. And now with just 5 more balls remaining to finish his spell of bowling. One bowler can only bowl 4 overs, and he has done his job. If he can get a wicket or two in this over, then he'll be mightily pleased with the kind of effort that he has given and leading his troops gently and successfully. And if they can win this, if and only if they can manage on a win, he'll be mightily happy. Oh, outside edge! Was there Nick? But whatever it is, it has gone well past the wicket keeper and towards the third man fence for 4. It was a good healthy runs. Make that score move on to 96 now for 6. This is very important, an important phase, isn't it? A healthy knee, healthy edge, which will propel the ship for AMBUR Blasters. And another one, a little bit of fumble again. And it will only give them a single this time. 6 runs already from this first 3 balls. Score on to 97 for 6 now. Syed Sufyan has moved on to 40 of 29. That's a very important and huge number, especially in this context of the game. When at one point they were 34 for 5, as I've mentioned, and now at 97 for 6, they feel that they are probably a little confident. But if they can get around 30, around and 20 or 30 more runs, then they can say that we've given something for our bowlers to defend it. K. Rajkumar, this time better ball on towards the right-hander Anbu. So it'll be comfortable to bowl to him rather than the left-hander side. Sufyan wanting to just slap it away. Will be no run. A dot with one more ball remaining in the 13th over, which will also finish his spell of bowling. 2 for 30 at the moment. Flies that ball taken on the full outside off stump. Just deliciously drives it through towards the man and sweeper cover. 4 overs done for K. Rajkumar. He'll finish at 2 for 31. And after 13 overs, it's 98 for 6 on the board for AMBUR Blasters. 98 for 6. 5 more overs remaining. Jawad will continue his spell of bowling. His 1 over, none for 7. Good ball to start off the proceedings of the first ball of his second over. It's Anbu, the right-hander. So 6 of 11. But good innings from Syed Sufyan. He has seen his partners going back to the pavilion. He is on 40 of 29. Fuller delivery outside of some drives it very carefully from Anbu towards the man at long off. He'll move on to 7 of 12 and score on to 99 for 6 now. Just a single away from the triple figure mark. And that will be absolutely brilliant in the context of how they started off for AMBUR Blasters. 15 for 4 at 1 point and 38 for 5. And now at this point, they will look very, very strong. Oh, wanting to curve it on the leg side. Oh, no, you cannot do that. And there is a little doggy in there who's just sitting in there watching this game of cricket going on. But he absolutely mistimes that dive from the fielder, and that will also bring up the 100 for AMBUR Blasters. 103 for 5. Look at that ball curving away from him. Probably he should have known that when the ball will stop on the ground, it will move away from him, and exactly what it does. That Sufyan on to 44 of 30, just a hit away from what it will be his individual half century. And now that wide was not given because he was shuffling across to play that ball. And so the umpire just thought that no, this was a legitimate ball from Jawad. Now 2 more balls remaining in the 14th over. It's curious, it's classy, it can be cute. Very, very short. It will be a wide. He was lucky that it didn't hit the bat, or probably it would have gone towards the boundary across that fine leg fence. Want to finish it off as quickly as possible. Thank you to see my name on the screen. Thank you so much, production team. You guys have also done a commendable job. So keep it moving, keep it going. Can I have the name of the umpires, please? So that I can, yes, that's exactly what I was saying. Umpires, Ajay and Arun, they are doing a fabulous job at the moment. It's Syed Sufyan who is doing a fantabulous job for his team. Is it a 6 or a 4? Because he needs a 6 to complete his 50. It will just be a single. He'll keep the strike for himself. Moves on to 45 of 33. And after 14 overs, it's 105 for 6 on the board for AMBUR Blasters. 105 for 6, 14 overs. Meghanathan bowling to Syed Sufyan. A brilliant innings of 45 of 33. And the moment, it's not about the kind of stroke he's played. He's kept his calm and composure despite losing his partners. And scorer Vinod Venkat. I hope he's doing well. It's never easy to put in the numbers, especially the slog overs when you have to this scamper through. I don't know whether he's an online scorer or he's a manual scorer, but whatever it is, it's a thankless job for a scorer. But if it's a manual scorer, let me tell you, you have to keep your eyes very much intact in there. And I also remember having doing online scoring. I don't want to name the software. And then cameraman Dinit and Aguilan. And I hope those pictures that you're watching are absolutely brilliant from their camera lenses. So well done, Dinit and Aguilan. I hope they keep up the work. And this work this time, thrilling that ball through towards the fine leg fence for four, neatly done from Syed Sufyan. And that will be a fifth him. What a brilliant half century this is from Syed Sufyan. Just of 35 balls, 4 fours and 3 sixes. This is absolutely brilliant from him. You really have to stand up and applaud the kind of innings that he has played today. And probably he has, it might just be a match winning knock for him. As the score now, it's on to 1-1-1 for 6. Now a top edge, very, very high in the air. Oh, it has fallen in no man's land. Is everything happening after this half century? But a partnership has now moved on to 51 of 36 between Syed Sufyan and AMBUR. And I'm sure most of the scoring 43 runs have come from his bat and few extras, I would believe. And this is very good now from AMBUR Blasters. On the leg side, full toss. AMBUR curves it away. He moves it from some distance on towards the square leg fence for huge maximum. Score moves on to 118 for 6. Now they are getting the charge, saying about these opportunities and uncertainties in the game of cricket. This is another case in point, and it's a live, fitting example right from this ground here. This Concordia ground here in AMBUR in Vellore in Tamil Nadu. They're making now a minch mint of this bowling. Very good ball. One trying to take that ball like a fly sitting on the stumps. Thankfully, he didn't hit the stumps. 15 overs done. And AMBUR Blasters 118 for 6. From 12 for 4 to move on to 118 for 6. This is absolutely good. Again in the air. Is there a fielder? There is a fielder. Yazaroon will pick up his third wicket and the very first wicket in his first ball of his fourth over. The partnership has again been broken, but a brilliant half century from Syed Sufyan will come to an end. I'm sure he'll get a rousing applause as he enters the dugout of his colleagues, wanting to strip that ball away in pursuit of gathering the runs and the momentum in this innings. And he has sacrificed his wicket, I would have to say, because the balls were drying up. The brilliant innings has come to an end from Syed Sufyan. He goes for 51 of 37. Got Meghanathan bowl Yazaroon, and it's 118 for 7 on the board for AMBUR Blasters. 118 for 7. Yazaroon has picked up his third wicket and an important wicket of Syed Sufyan. And again, the left-hander Mohammad Affan this time. Where has that ball gone? It has gone towards the boundary. Jersey number 52 trying to stop the ball will only have to sit down and wonder how he has missed that ball. Probably the timing of the fielding was not correct, which generally allows that ball to sneak over. He was running in there, probably a bit of a bad bounce, which has hit his wrist and then tickled over towards the straight boundary for 4. But whatever it is, the score is now at a very good one at 122 for 7 with 16 more balls remaining. Live streaming engineer Sanjay, well done. Flights bat that stroke towards the cow corner for a single. So well done, Sanjay. And these are all important engineering works, be it the software engineer, being the mechanical engineer. But everyone has stood up and done very well. This is day number 2 of this AMBUR Premier League. And we'll be finishing on the 28th of November, 20 November. So I hope all this good work continues for the remainder of the 19 days that we're having of this AMBUR Premier League. Round the wicket this time from Yazaroon, goes over the top, goes a long way. There are 2 men sitting on the scooty trying to come up. I hope they haven't carried the cricket ball along with them. But it's a boundary nonetheless towards the cow corner fence. Now they are sitting comfortably. AMBUR Blasters, what a change in the gears from them. Very high. Look what these 2 men. Probably they said we have seen enough of enough. We are supporting AMBUR pinch hitters, but now AMBUR Blasters are now carrying on. They are just thinking what's happening here. Let us go and have a quick lunch and we'll be back probably. But we need spectators. I hope they come back to the ground. 2 more balls remaining in the 16th over. 127 for 7, continuing round the wicket. Again, wanting to go downtown, take inside his bat bounce with that man at leg gully. Just be a single. Anbu on to 19 of 17. Mohammad Affan, 5 not out of 2. A mix over, first one a wicket, 2 boundaries, 2 singles. Last ball of the 16th over the wicket to the left-hander. And he will lift the ball. That's a good tactic to finish it off. 16 overs done, 2 more overs remaining. And AMBUR Blasters 128 for 7. Nicely done, very nicely done. All along the carpet and across the brown pastures for a boundary. They're moving along very quickly now. AMBUR Blasters, 132 for 7 already on the board. Now they will feel stronger versus the pinch hitters, inching down the ground and just smashing it towards that long mid-wicket fence for 4. Between the sweeper cover, between the cow corner and long on fence. So this is nice connection there from Anbu. Moves on to 23 of 18. A fuller delivery this time, better delivery coming round the wicket. But when you come round the wicket and then this will be a second one. Absolute pressure now on the AMBUR pinch hitters. They are now feeling the heat. They at one point were trying to clean up the tail as quickly as possible, but the tail has wagged. If you look at the scorecard, it started off 0-0, 8-0, and then 17, then 21, then 51 from Syed Sufyan, and now Ambu at 25 not out. Mohammad Afan with a boundary, 5 not out of 3. From 12 for 4, and then from 34 for 5, and now to 134 for 7. This is absolutely wonderful betting here from the Blasters. Oh, hooks it away! It's very much in the air. Where is this gone across the practice facilities? This is wonderful betting here. Oh, half a dozen been curved away from Mohammad Afan. You beauty, you little champion. Round the wicket. This is criminal, my friend. Short. And Afan just climbs onto that ball for a huge maximum. Moves on to 11 or 4. Oh, goes straight the ground. It's very, very high. Where's the ball gone? They poses it somewhere across the green pastures. Back to back sixes. Anbu is on absolute fire. Moves on to 37 of 21. What a great exposition of nice clean hitting from outside of stump. Who would have dreamed of when they were 34 for 5 that they will be 146 for 7 with 8 more balls remaining. This is cricket, my friend. That's why you love this game. Slower delivery, outside off stump, a full toss, curves it away again. Where's the ball gone? This time in the air, and it will be a catch. And Anbu's innings will now finish. It will be a full stop. But not before he has given some thorn in the flesh for AMBUR pinch hitters. Oh, lovely. It's not a no ball. It's is good one. He'll get a catch. But this is finished off in a high. Now you'll feel with one more ball now remaining in the 70th over. The runs have come up very quickly. But nonetheless, it's Anbu who has to go back to the pavilion after scoring 37 of 22. Got Mohammad Asfahan, OCA of the bowling of Zawad. 146 for 8 for Hamburg Blasters. It's Inok on the left-hander who has come out to the middle. He'll be facing the last ball of the 17th over. A slower delivery goes on leg side, a little bit in the air. Should be coming out for the second one. No, he'll settle for a single. We'll keep the strike. 17 overs done. 6 more balls remaining. Amber Blasters 147 for 8. Six more balls remaining to finish off the first innings of the second match on day number 2. Amber Blasters going away very well. It's bowled him. The stumps are disturbed, and the umpire's finger also moves up. It's the 9th wicket down, wanting to shuffle across to do something different. And we'll have to check. It's a legitimate ball. He swings, he misses, and the ball says, I'll have to go to kiss the timber. It does. And so Meghanathan will pick up his second wicket. The 9th wicket is down. Mohammad Afan is left stranded on 5 of 3. One more wicket remaining. It's 147 for 9 on the board for Amber Blasters. $147 for 9. Second wicket for Meganathan as Dinesh has come out to the middle, the right-hander. Slower delivery, very well done to clip it off his hips. Just a single will get off the marker of the very first ball. More towards the square leg for a single. Score will move on to 148 for 9 as the Crackers will go up during the daytime here, trying to negate pollution. But the Crackers will keep on blasting across. We are blasting because the blasters are creating havoc and panic situation among the AMBUR pinch hitters. Look at the non-striker. He's saying you have all the time in the world to play across the offside. You are just trying to swing your bat and just wasting those deliveries. In the backdrop, look at that ball. Look at that dog. He's practicing some wooden planks. Those two men are just throwing the wooden plank, and the dog is cheerfully playing with them. I'm sure he'll be a part of all this contest, shaping it away very much in the air. Is completing the first one quickly, probably coming in for the second one. The throw will come in thick and fast. The bowler is not happy. Meganathan has most of the bowlers don't do. Current run rate is very healthy at 8.49, and the 150 is now up for AMBUR Blasters. This is absolutely unbelievable cricket. Two more balls remaining in this last over. Squares it up away. It's an LBW. Yes, the dreaded finger comes up. He doesn't appeal to the umpire. He says, "You're a goner, man." He has the irritation on his face, but it's 150 all out for AMBUR Blasters. But what a finish for them. They were 1 for 1, they were 3 for 2, they were 12 for 4, they were 34 for 5, and now they will finish off at 150 all out. This is absolutely great cricket that they have played. This is as plumb as you can find in any form of the game. Look at that position, and that will only mean is there one more wicket remaining? The 150 for 9. Is there one wicket more remaining? I think one more wicket remaining. With now 150 for 9. I'll have to wait. And there's something that we're seeing in the middle. But I feel that's actually the end of the innings or something. Yes, 150 all out. So the target is 151 for AMBUR pinch hitters in 18 overs. Now we have a contest here, and AMBUR Blasters will be absolutely be over the moon of hitting those extra runs. As this is absolutely incredible cricket they have played. So stick with us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the chase in 10 to 15 minutes. And watching all this action live on the professional cricket competitions and the Ultimate Cricket Series. And this is your host, commentator Mayur Barua. I'll be signing off till we meet again for the chase. So cheers. We'll see you soon. Bye. Welcome back to the chase. Good afternoon, everyone. And now AMBUR pinch hitters, they need 151 in 18 overs to edge over AMBUR blasters. And what a chase this will be. First ball, short delivery from the spinner. Just wanting to pull it away. We'll find a fielder on the onside. But what good hitting this was at 12 for 4. Ever, everyone thought that this will be some kind of chase here. But then everyone and everything went waywire. Lovely here. And the first runs will be coming up for AMBUR pinch hitters at 2 for no loss. And has that gone for the boundary? This is 6 runs. Good, handsome runs on the onside. Lovely start here for AMBUR pinch hitters. That's the name, pinch hitters. But can the pinch, the hits? Oh, this is another one. Very, very short this time. This is lovely. This is very, very good from them. Again, this clips it away. And this is the start has been very good here, especially from the captain, Raj Kumar. He is dealing with boundaries with 6 and 4s onto him. 14 runs already back of the very first over. It's captain to captain. The battle has already started in the very first ball, but it's the batting captain who is now gaining the upper hand from the bowling captain. He made a 0 of the very first ball. Kirubaniti, the captain, of one, but without disturbing the scorers. But K. Rajkumar, the batsman, is now gaining the advantage. 14 not out. Very short time again. A wide delivery to start off the second one. And that's Mohammad Afan. He didn't get much runs off the bat today. It's 15 for no loss at the moment. Good start. Outside off stump. Oh my goodness. That is very, very wayward. That's no ball. And that will be a free hit, I believe. The helicopter moves up. This is not good. The blasters have not started off well with the bat. They have carved a name for themselves with some incredible hitting and good score. From 34 for 5, they managed 150 all out. This is absolutely very good. But now with the ball, they have to mean it. And now ballers have got something to defend for themselves. But they really need to respect the fact that the batsmen have done absolutely everything, and now they cannot flaunt it through, needing 135 of 101 for AMBUR pinch hitters. It's Babu who's facing him, the left-hander from round the wicket. The pitch is still good for batting. So good. Squarish of the wicket. It's more like a tennis racket in hand whenever the batsman tries to play those kind of bit in the air, just one bounce across to that man at mid-on. Still a wicket not in sight for AMBUR Blasters. It's very important that you grab a wicket or two early on, put the pressure intact. Otherwise, it sometimes looks very, very easy on the leg side. The ball is trickling away very quickly across the practice facilities for a huge maximum. Very flatly done. In the ball previous to this, he was trying to make the same stroke, but this time he was successful in getting that stroke all across towards the square leg fence for huge maximum. It's like sitting across from outside off stump, like a left armer. And this is huge disrespect I feel sometimes, that a batsman goes on to say that I'm in business. You might be a good bowler, but then when it is there in my zone, I leave no stone unturned to see that the ball goes all over. And that's what has happened. 22 for no loss outside off stump. The moment he saw that ball going through, immediately looks back. I thought there was a nick, but then there was a wide also. This is the second wide and the one no ball, two dots, a six, a dot ball again, and then a wide now. It's been a very, very mixed over. And 9 runs already from this over. Slower delivery, back pass, something. Probably foot on the hand also got into that line of the ball. One more ball now remaining in the first over. 23 for no loss. 1.5 overs now. And this will be a good one, isn't it? Whenever they cross and see that stuff, it's in the air, goes down the ground, goes downtown. This is lovely hitting from K. Rajkumar. And what a start and what a finish to end this over. Lovely hitting with one more ball now remaining in this over. Little bit short, and he'll not do anything fancy to say that that shot was written all over. 34 no loss in just 11 balls. This has been a huge over. 16 runs already from Mohammad Afwan's first over. Rajkumar moves on to 19, not out of 6. The captain flicks it away very much in the air. He will find a gap again. As a fielder, he will just be expected as the ball wins the race. Very nice over. 2 overs done and dusted. And AMBUR pinch hitters are rollicking on at 34 for no loss. 42 for no loss. This over again from Enoch. Has again produced 8 runs to back boundaries. This time it's Babu who has led the charge away from the body. A dot ball to start off. They are now going hammer and tongs at the moment. They're not wasting any chance, any opportunity which is coming their way. Flighted delivery in the air. Oh, back past that fielder. And onto the long off fence. They are 4 spectators, I believe. They are a group of friends. And they are smiling. They're saying, just watch out for that ball, that shining cricket, which is now feeling the brunt of the heat from the score of K. Rajkumar and Babu. This is a terrific opening partnership here for this AMBUR hitters. They are more than hitters. The pinch of salt which is coming up on the name of hitters, both are proving very, very dangerous. And the out signal has come in the form of an unfortunate run out for jersey number 18. He throws up very well. Have to wait, wanting to squeeze that ball across. Right there on the stumps. You don't have to go it upstairs to see, because that has been just been eroded from the soil. So the first wicket is down. It's 46 for 1 on the board for AMBUR pinch hitters. Forty-seven for 1. What a start for AMBUR pinch hitters. 104 needed of 90 balls. They are in absolute crackers here at the moment. Here there's watching here on Ultimate Cricket Series and professional cricket competitions on the leg side, and just zoom that ball away. They're in some form, let me tell you, especially the captain K. Rajkumar is rollicking on this ball as much as possible and as comfortable as you get. It's in the air this time. Is there a fielder? They are getting more and more spectators in the field of play because the fielders are trying to chase. This is ladder hunt at the moment, and AMBUR pinch hitters are making them pay what seemed like a good batting wicket. They are saying it is a good batting wicket. They've made 150. Why don't we start off a march where it will become more and probable? They're trying to play more on the wicket. Now it's going down the ground. Kumar will be just 1 run into it. 58 for 1. Aravindan Kumar will be facing now Tirubanithi. None for 25. Short delivery. Wanting to hook the ball away. Only to find a fielder at that vacant region. Short mid wicket. Just a single will make A. Rajkumar come to the strike. Not out of 11. Now needing 92 of 86. They'll have to quickly march on. But they have themselves to be blamed, I would say. AMBUR pinch hitters. At one point, they were very quickly there while they were trying to put the nip in the bud for the batters of AMBUR Blasters, only to have squandered this opportunity. Flighted delivery back past the bowler. Oh, he'll find the gap also. It will go towards a long offense in a hash in a quickly zone for left-hander K. Rajkumar is treating disdainfully these bowlers. He'll move on to 39 of 12 when the score on one. This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful batting here. And the pressure is very, very much now intact on them. Across this greenery, as the sun will come now more and more, you'll feel the heat will be coming more and more quickly onto them. Poor was done and dusted. AMBUR pinch hitters are now 67 for 1. $68 for 1. One more ball remaining in the 1 run already being conceded of Dinesh first over. But look at K. Rajkumar, 39 of 14, the captain outside off stump into the safe gloves of the wicket keeper. 68, 83 of 81 now. The greenery becomes more and more green as the sun keeps on beating down at this ground here. It becomes a prestigious and a breeding ground. The square cuts very well across the fence and on towards the branding boards for 4. The runs are not stopping at the moment. And pinch hitters are making more than pins of salt here. It's like big grains being engraved on every that they are not playing at the moment. It's like more like a ball of fire here, more than a cricket ball off the blade now. And if K. Rajkumar beats more time, it will get more and more dangerous for AMBURs. Look at that shot, look at the direction, look at that placement. He took it from outside off stump and does it towards fine leg. Not even a single player into the frame until the ball went towards the boundary. This is absolutely great placement and a great cricketing sense here from the captain K. Rajkumar. He'll move on to 43 of 16. This is absolutely class batting here. What nice cricket this is when display you're seeing here at the moment. 4 runs again. Score moves on to 76 for 1. Now needing 75 of 79 more. Back-to-back boundaries here. Out, then 2 dots. Now the fielder has been asked to come up on the third man fence. He'll repeat the stroke. He'll not move. There's no fielder again in the picture. Hat trick of boundaries to finish off the first over. And K. Rajkumar moves on to 50 of just 18 deliveries. What a terrific innings from the captain to punctuate this chase versus the Blasters. It's 76 for 1 in 5 overs. This is absolute class, yeah. Do I dare say they are just galloping and making this huge total look like a child's play. 71 of 78 required. At the current run rate, they are moving at 16. The required run rate is 5.46. And Dinesh is the one. You might be asking his captain to introduce me at a time when Rajkumar is in a sublime form at the moment. 80 for 1 after 5 overs. 80 for 1 after 5 overs. A little bit of halter play as Azim Basa has been introduced into the attack. The introduction of these bowlers has to be precise from the captain because AMBUR pinch hitters are not only pinching the hits, they're just blasting off every ball that are coming in their way, especially from the bat of K. Rajkumar. 51 not out of 18 balls. What a humongous start from this man right in picture. And he is a treat, 7 fours and 3 sixes at a huge strike rate of 283 of 3-3. It's in the air. It's down the leg side. Very, very much in there. I cannot spot it. The camera cannot spot it. Where has the ball gone? But whatever it is, it's a humongous and half a dozen for K. Rajkumar. Now moves on to 57 of 19. The fourth six of his blade. He is making a very short work of this total. Look at that camera going from left and right. And it's not his mistake. It's the cricket ball which is flying all across this venue, which is making this life of the cameraman very tough. Now they are just 64 of 76. This is getting very, very easy now. And on the offside! What a shot this is again. There is a fielder rush of blood from me. But it's not my mistake again. The kind of cricket, the brand of cricket that K. Rajkumar is playing at the moment is absolutely fabulous. 58 not out of 20. Score on to 88 for 1. Now needing 63 of 75. Round a wicket again to the left arm. He is a slow left armer. The bowling to Aravindan Kumar. Look at those match boundaries. 24 fours and 11 sixes. But I think they have to repair and edit that extras because the extras has definitely been there. 8 runs already from this over. Oh, good ball. An appeal. A huge appeal. I don't know how much round the wicket will help him because from that angle, it looks very tough to give an LBW for an umpire. The umpiring has been very good. This is just the second day. 19 more days remaining of this tournament. AMBUR paint shaders, they are going very strongly at the moment. Very, very short. It's in the air. Who will take it? The wicket keeper says it's mine, and he'll take it comfortably. The partnership is broken, but it's Aravindan Kumar who has to go back to the pavilion after scoring 3 of 6. But K. Rajkumar, the captain, is still there. That's the good news for the pinch hitters, but not for the blasters. But it's the second wicket nonetheless at 88 for 2 after 6 overs for AMBUR pinch hitters. $88 for 2. Aravindan is back in the pavilion. Azim Basa has a wicket to his name. 1 for 8. What a very good LD run rate still at little less than 15 runs. K. Rajkumar, he says, I'll not stop despite the wickets coming in. It's going down as Niti's OCA has been introduced into the attack, but 6 runs to welcome him into the bowling attack from the left-hander. He is absolutely not leaving anything undone today, giving himself some room outside off stump, in his arc, in his zone, and just treated as he was treating his counterparts. He'll move on to 64 of just 21 balls. And now again, we have to wait for the ball to come back into the field of play. Needing 57 of 71 now for AMBUR pinch hitters. It should be easy work until unless we see an opening uh, like what we saw in the first match. But then we don't want the nails to be completely broken, isn't it? But K. Rajkumar, look at that stance. Look at the way he's just waiting there. It reminds me of the great Sachin Tendulkar. When he's waiting, that's a photographic memory in there. He's waiting for his colleague to come out doing India versus Pakistan 2011 Cricket World Cup. That photo which came right from the back with jersey number 10. And that's the way he was standing in there. And now jersey number 21, K. Rajkumar, the captain, with a brilliant knock. This is 64 not out of 22. An absolute sublime form. Outside off some short delivery. I could not get on top of that. We'll get a single nonetheless. Give it to Tamil, who's yet to face a ball. The score on to 94 for 2 at the moment. I think now 56 more runs to win contest of 69 balls. 7 more required. Is in great trajectory, in a great form. But for AMBUR Blasters, they have to quickly regroup, think they cannot just forbid themselves and think what happened. They'll have to think what can be done with better delivery from Nitish OCA. And with the bat, he did very well, Nitish OCA. He was there at holding the partnership today together. He's 21 of 18, only to be run out, unfortunately. Jawad himself, in his own bowling, he just stopped the ball and threw at the stumps. Good ball, 2 back-to-back, very good balls. Thick inside edge. Fortunately for the batter, it didn't go on to the stumps. So this is good comeback from Nitish OCA, but still a long way to go. The current run rate of little less than 14 runs per over is what riding off this chase AMBUR pinch hitters versus the required run rate of just 5 runs per over. Oh, good ball. He'll be absolutely distraughted with himself. Hat-trick of dot delivery to finish off the over. 7 overs done. AMBUR pinch hitters are 95 for 2, chasing a target of 151 versus the AMBUR Blasters. Oh, that was very short. Very, very short, I would say. Look at Azim Basa. He is just making his hair on the top getting mowed by his hand, thinking, why cannot I get that wicket? Very, very short, wanting to hook that ball from outside off stump, only to get a top edge of the last thick end of the bat. Oh, he dropped that catch. He has dropped that catch because of the camera angle. I couldn't find it, and that was the reason why he was not happy with himself. He only have to blame himself for the catch to be dropped. K. Rajkumar's wicket was important. He gave it on your hand, but you just flounder it. Outside off stump. This time very softly drives it, but to find that man at point, he'll have to take those important catches, especially when the bat is not a bat anymore. It's a sword, it's a blade which is cutting the ball in pieces. This is very imperative that you held on to your catches, and especially as the captain who is in such a horrendous, such an not horrendous, I would say, which is superlative form at the moment. Let's go on to 95 for 2. The current run rate at which they were going has come down at 13 runs per over. And what down it is, he's saying, let me up the scoring run rate over long off with a huge maximum again. The score will be now over 100, 101 for 2 with that huge maximum. Rajkumar moves on to 71 of 26. It's the sixth six of his plate, already having 7 fours onto his name. Is going from fire to fire. There is no smoke that you can, because the ball has been smoked over. There you go. Down the ground, getting right to the pitch of the ball and just dismantling towards long offense for 6. This is absolutely lovely hitting, and that's what I was saying, that you need to grab your catches when they give it. Otherwise, you'll have to pay for it. 2 dots to start off, and now a 6. An immediate pressure again back to Azim Pasa. Have to wait for the ball to come back. It has come back. You can see that ball in the hands of the bowler. Now he won't take any steps further. He is now thinking to just get his run up little short and to save his energy. Just few steps, and what Rajkumar says, let me just held down myself and clubbed it away towards fine leg. Will just get a single. There is a fielder now needing 49 of 62. 102 for 2 with 2 more balls remaining here. This is classic, absolutely classic batting here from Rajkumar. 72 of 27. Goes down the ground. Bisects Rajkumar from Tamil. Get a single. Give the strike to Rajkumar. 1 more ball remaining in the 8th over. 48 of 61. The sun is blazing down. It's getting easier and easier for bat. There's 1 more game remaining after this. There's an appeal. There's a huge appeal. Wanted to curve it outside of the leg stump, and the middle stump is visible, but that's not enough to make the umpire go with the grudges of play. The over done. 8 overs done. It's 103 for 2 on the board for AMBUR pinch hitters. 107 for 2 after 5 runs have been given in this over, along with a boundary and a single. Rajkumar, this wicket is very, very, very important if you have to come back in this game for AMBUR Blasters, or otherwise he'll just make a easy cakewalk, like a scroll in the park for Rajkumar. Slower delivery, picks it up very, very well. It's very much in the air, but it's going from earth into the stratosphere, kissing someone in the air. An umpire, I'm sure he'll be getting a little tired of raising his hands up in the air. But Rajkumar is now doing what Rajkumar does. He is the king. He's the king of the jungle and is roaring his way up. And the pinch hitters are hitting every pinch of salt across on this ground. The score will now move on to 114 for 2. 11 runs from this Nitish OC's second over, with one more ball still remaining in his second, and to complete the ninth over. Overall, very, very short on the offside. There is a fielder at covers. Will be a dot delivery to finish off. 9 overs done. It's 114 for 2 on the board for AMBUR pinch hitters. Good ball from Hazim Basa. He already floored a catch of the hard hitter Rajkumar in his previous over. First ball, and he said it's mine. Everyone kept looking at him, and then he just floats the catch. And after that, in that very over, it's down the ground on 6 runs. Helped it along the way. He'll find a fielder at point. Tamil has to go back. Azim Pasa finally gets a wicket, and it smile onto him. He had a smile as he walked past the wicketkeeper, probably a plan. And around the wicket, he comes little out of stump. And Tamil wanted to go along with the speed of the ball, only to find that fielder at point and straight down the throat of the fielder, who does absolutely no mistake of grabbing it with both his hands. It will be the third wicket down for AMBUR pinch hitters at 114 runs on the board. Kiraj Kumar will be left stranded at 78, not other 30. I believe it's Yazaroon who will be coming out to join him, as they need 37 of 52 to win this contest versus AMBUR Blasters. Good first ball. Ball to Yazaroon from Hazim Basa. I still have to complete some distance to get back in this game, because Rajkumar is still there, not out at the other end. Will be a single, as the fielder is little deep at that point circle. Will get off the mark in the second ball. As Yazaroon will give the strike to Rajkumar, who's on 78 of 30. You can see some crowd building up. The scooties and the bikes will come up across the boundary. It's good to see the crowd now enjoying this game also. This is a Friday afternoon. Some offices will be closed on Saturday and Sunday. Flighted and little slower. This time Rajkumar wanting to play on the offside little more quickly, and in the process just plays the ball little more offensively, and that's why it'll just be a single on the onside. Becomes more and more imperative when you are just going in there. It'll come up there. It's 10 overs done. Ambur pinch hitters 117 for 3. M. Kirubaniti, the captain, none for 30 to his name. Expensive today. Not been a good day at the office. And didn't score off the bat also. Gone out for a duck of 3 balls. And with the ball also, he has not been able to contribute much. Having given away 30 runs, and now he will be bowling the third over. Can he do something where he'll feel proud onto himself? Will be the question. But whatever it is, they'll have to come back very, very strongly. Or as I mentioned, it will be just a cakewalk. Especially for Rajkumar. Short delivery goes underground, goes downtown. This is huge. Is it humongous? You'll have to wait. The umpire also looking at it. What is he looking at it? He's looking actually where has the ball gone? Because it's absolutely no question that it has gone for 6. He's just thinking, can I make it 6 plus 6? What a stroke that was. Rajkumar getting mightier with the sword now. Anything up against, he just knows one way to hit that cricket ball as strong and long as possible. Moves on to 85 of 32 and the score on to 124 for 3 in just 63 balls, now needing 27 of 45. He is an absolute disdainful form today. Even if probably the score was more high, it would have probably gone for 200. But he's 15 away from his century. Again, wanting to curve it on the leg side. It's the kind of placement and the runs that you see. Back-to-back misses from Rajkumar. A rush of blood. Is it from him? How much have you seen of not happening in there? Kirubaniti, captain to captain. As I mentioned in the first over, but now again it's happening a little bit short, a little bit wide, a little bit of a fumble also from the gully position. But it's very nice to see a pick of dodge from a captain to captain. 11 overs done. It's AMBUR pinch hitters 124 for 3. It's a wide delivery to start off for Atikur Rahman. 27 of 42. Now make it 26 of 42. Flights outside off stump, just dabs it little slowly in there. Probably making some light work of this bowling here at the moment. Oh, defended very safely and very respectfully. It's a classic left arm delivery from Atikur Rahman. Unfortunately, after getting a good start, Atikur Rahman with the bat, he floundered. That's a nice cover drive. The fielder is coming up, wanting to put his foot to do something different with his skills and to impress the captain. But the ball had the velocity and the legs to cross over. It was a long offense for four. Nicely, like squeeze it one, just squeezing it away and all along the grass and across the brown pastures and across towards the boundary. There was a loop in the air like a frog. That was all in vain. 4 runs again. Now needing 22. Another boundary. Make it just 18 now to win this contest for AMBUR pinch hitters. Has it come off the bat or is it a bye? I feel he has played it on the top of the bounce. That's a wide and 4 runs. So 5 runs will be coming up and still those 3 legitimate deliveries remaining. This is getting tougher and tougher now for AMBUR blasters because the pinch hitters are pinching them all across the body and across that branding behind that goal post. Flights that delivery. Very good ball. Same delivery that was on the second one. Pinching it and just stopping it very quietly now. Needing just 16 to win this contest. Very good shot again. This time very well done from the fielder. An extra cover. And it's follow through. It does well. Now the partnership on 21 of 15. It's getting stronger. Flicks it away. Very much onto his legs. Just a single to complete the formalities and also the end the over. 12 was done. 14 extras onto that score. It's 135 for 3 on the board for AMBUR pinch hitters. My goodness, my gracious, my me. Another six. This time from the bat of the right-hander. Very short and just quickly pounced onto it. And he took it like a dark text to water very quickly. And the lens of the camera couldn't find it. How can it do that? There is certain proportion till where technology also doesn't work behind human power. And that's exactly what it was. It's human power versus technology, and this time it is good to see that human power won the race. And what a six that was! Short delivery again, hoiks it away in the air. This time there will be a fielder. Now needing 8. 8 of 33 required now. Okay, Rajkumar now on to 85, not out of 38. And pinch hitters now just on the doorsteps of victory here versus the Blasters. No, he was quickly on to it. Yazarun, the non-striker. Oh my goodness! As soon as I saw that ball looping out from the hand, I was just thinking where Rajkumar would be depositing that ball. But thankfully, he just kept on waiting for that ball to come on towards the sweeper cover. Partnership blossoms on 30 of 20 now between Rajkumar and Yazarun. Now needing 7. Slower, 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 as slow as possible. But unfortunately, it will be wide now. Just a hit away is pinch hitters to win this contest. 6 needed now. Just 6 needed. I have a gut feeling he might just finish it. Short delivery. And my gut feeling says, all right, I will make it 6. And that's what has come from the plate of Yazarun to make it game, set, and match as they win this contest by 7 wickets. AMBUR pinch hitters, they are hitting it all the way. And until they won this contest versus the Blasters, what a nice clean hitting. Yazarun moves on to 20 of 12 with that second 6. Rajkumar will be left at 86 not out of 39. I hope he keeps on continuing this good work. All smiles across as he remains unbeaten right from this opening partnership. AMBUR pinch hitters win this contest by 7 wickets versus the AMBUR Blasters. It's all smiles for the man in green and red versus the man in blue. And